We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than how it's ended out?
Well, guys,
thanks, DA. As I recall, he said that was a tough adjustment, but he's been ahead of the curve ever since. We'll get a chance to see two very stout defensive teams here, Steve. Points are going to be hard to come by.
Yeah, you're going to have to find a way to get some easy buckets. But both these teams, they take away your first and second options. Little things like offensive rebounds, second chance points might make the difference.
They make you pay, though, don't they? Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Buyer beware, or driver beware. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Utah, Favors and Gobert, the defensive big men pair. Ricky Rubio is out there with Rodney Hood, and it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. Rondo kicks to Davis. Davis can't get that one to fall. Rubio outside. Here's Gobert. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Gobert's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Jazz. Rondo kicks to Davis. Feeds to Cousins. Davis sets a screen. The kick out to Holiday. Buries the long-range jumper. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Utah's ball. Favors with the screen. Rubio the pass to Favors, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Love the agility of Favors to roll hard to the rim after the screen. They count on him to handle that.
Davis with a screen on Rubio. Rondo kicks to Davis. Releases from the wing and drills it. Davis has got his first bucket of the night. Here is Rubio. Out left to the wing. Ingles kicks to Gobert. Puts it up from 7. The shot misses. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Outside Rondo. Back to Holiday. Cousins inside. Gobert on him. 4 seconds left, and Cousins throws it down.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
Second chance points can kill you. You must concentrate on the defensive glass.
Rubio dishes to Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back, with an in-your-face stuff. Cousins with a screen on Rubio. Rondo kicks to Cousins. With the fadeaway. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
He certainly has it early on. He came out with some energy tonight.
Gobert with a screen on Rondo. With the tip. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Hill kicks to Davis. Cousins, the pass to Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Outside for Rondo. Back to Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Jazz trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Favors. Gobert the screen. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Pelicans leading by 5. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Rondo kicks to Davis. Back to Rondo. And it's Davis at the elbow. Outside Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Rondo's got his first 2 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Favors with the screen. Here's Ingles. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Hey, Rudy Gobert, such a great find for the Utah Jazz. A force of nature defensively. Go gadget arms is developing a shot also around the rim.
And Gobert may be the most impactful player of the 2013 draft class. Steve, he was taken 27th. How in the world did he slip that far?
Well, in workouts, you really can't see his value, but put him out on the floor with his length and size and the impact he has defensively, you can't simulate that in workouts. You have to see him play in games.
The shot hits the front of the rim and out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Rubio dishes to Favors. Derek Favors, a gifted defender with a 7'4" arm span, great wingspan. Steve, he logs a high rate of blocks and steals.
Well, he can block shots because of his athleticism, and you talk about that wingspan, but he has a knack to poke the ball away and come up with it with steals. A big man that can block shots and come up with steals, that's huge.
Dish now to Hill. Holiday against Hood. Here's Davis. Gobert pulls it in.
It has not been an easy quarter for him offensively, but I like that he's staying aggressive.
Hood drives in. And shot on the way. And they pick up 2.
He's really lucky that one went in because that was a pretty sloppy possession overall.
Holiday left side. Back to Rondo. Cousins with a screen on Rubio. Rondo kicks to Cousins. Outside Holiday. Pass to Cousins. The tray. Cousins with another miss.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
And Rubio kicks to Ingles. The pass to Gobert. Fade away, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
A lot of organizations obviously want to win now, but what I like about the Utah Jazz, they built this roster patiently, letting their young talent develop. This front office has taken a long view, not looking for shortcuts.
Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jordan Crawford comes in for Rajon Rondo. Your Rebco's checked in for Utah. Johnson comes in for Joe Ingles. And for the Utah Jazz, of course, Salt Lake City, not a big free agent destination by any means in some ways. Hasn't that, Steve, influenced their approach a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. They can't get the big names, unfortunately for them. They've done it through the draft, and they're trying to do it by developing a lot of their young players.
We've seen so many former players who are now coaches in the NBA, and players that, Steve, you played against. Do you ever think that they'd be coaches when you faced off against them as you were playing them?
Yeah, some of those guys, for sure, like a Jason Kidd, I say he's going to make a great coach one day. You just knew it was in his blood. Now you get a chance to see Steve Kerr, T. Lue, Tyronn Lue's one of those guys. He's going to make a good coach, and they're doing it right now and having a lot of success.
Kevin McHale, to me, was the thinking man's player, was a terrific coach. He did both, but he lost the job at Houston, which shocked so many people.
You know, I thought he did a fantastic job. And one thing you love about Kevin McHale, he also was a general manager, then got a chance to come to the coaching role. He just has a basketball mind. He loves the game.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ajince's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Udo's checked in for Gobert. Mitchell comes in for Hood, and it's Dante Exum in for Ricky Rubio. And Holiday kicks to Pondexter. No good on the triple. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Johnson, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had the clean block there, but the refs saw it differently, and they call the goaltending.
Holiday with it. He has 5. Now Pondexter. He feeds it to Davis. Ajince the pass to Holiday. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Johnson with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Pelicans leading by 3. Jumps up, and it's Davis with the jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
He doesn't give the defense any time to set up. He just goes extremely hard to the bucket.
There's a good screen. Exum dishes to Udo. The feed to Mitchell. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Left side, Davis kicks it out to Crawford. Now here is Holiday. He has 7. Dishes it to Davis. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A wide open look here for Holiday. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Jazz trailed by 5. Here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Holiday with the block. Exum with a wide open look. Drops in the tray.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And here's Holiday. Davis sets a screen. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Back to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Mitchell, guarded by Crawford. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Utah, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Morris checked in for New Orleans.
And for the Pelicans, to me, one of the things that's kept them out of the upper echelon are really a couple things. It's been their struggles on the defensive end and injuries. I mean, this is a team that has the length and the athleticism, and that's an area where you knew they could make some improvement. So last season was a bit of a disappointment.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Jazz trail by 4. Exum kicks to Johnson. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. New Orleans on D. And Udo with the stuff.
You might look at him and think he's too small, but he still gets up there with any big man in this league.
New Orleans has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Pass to Davis. .50 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Another one falls for New Orleans.
This team is ahead largely because of his accuracy from the floor tonight.
Exum kicks to Jerebko. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And, you know, Steve, you ask around the league, when it comes to home court advantage, the Jazz have one of the best in the NBA.
A very passionate crowd, very loud and dedicated. And, of course, the altitude plays a factor, too. Second highest in the league after Denver. And for visiting teams, you get winded much quicker.
Davis up top. He's got 12. Kicks to Crawford. Back to Davis. Puts one up from 19. That doesn't go either for Davis.
And with the defense disrespecting him there, that's a shot he needs to make.
Here's Mitchell. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so the first quarter is in the books. New Orleans on top, up by 4. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Their defense has been a huge factor today. They are just batting away everything in their sights.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Gobert, Rodney Hood out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Johnson, and it's Jerebko in at the 4 slot. Rubio with a wide open look. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Pelicans leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's Moore. He drains the quick shot. Moore's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Pelicans. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, the Utah Jazz is one of the up-and-coming teams in the West, and it was a system-wide commitment to young players. The younger teams tend to struggle, but head coach Quinn Snyder said he's committed to letting his players learn through their mistakes. He said it may be painful at times, but that's how we get better. In a lot of things, the only way to learn is through experience. Guys?
They're catching on quickly, thanks, D.A. Ajinça the pass to Hill. Here's Jerebko. He's guarded by Hill. Rubio outside. To the inside. Passes it to Jerebko. Rubio dishes to Johnson. Puts it up from 12. Tried to bank it in, but he missed. New Orleans in the lead. Moore outside. Hill, a screen on Rubio. Cook kicks to Hill. Shot from the top of the key. Count that one. And the Pelicans lead by 6. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Rubio, the pass to Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 6 assists now in the game. New Orleans leading by 4. Here is Cook to the wing right side. Pondexter dishes to Hill. Cook kicks to Moore. 6 to shoot. And nothing but hair on that one. Jazz trail by 4. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And nowadays we see a lot less players who stay on one team for their entire career. Smitty, you played for 6 different teams in your career. Would you have rather stayed in just one spot?
No, I think when I look at it, when I look back at my career, at first at the time, Kevin, a little upset moving around, but the experience I got and to win a championship, I got a chance to move from organization to organization, meet so many different people. I like the change. My wife didn't like it.
I was just going to say, how'd your family react to all that?
Well, the one thing about it is my kids weren't old enough to change. They weren't in school yet, so that helped.
Huge.
My wife, I got to give her a lot of credit. She did a good job of being the champion at home while I was gone.
Do you know what they say? Behind every successful man is a surprised wife. You and I are lucky in that regard, aren't we?
Yes, indeed.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Johnson. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Favors with the screen. Here's Ingles. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Gobert against Cousins. The turnaround Jay, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Great execution. He got the ball in the right spot, and he delivered with the turnaround.
Rubio with it. Here's Ingles. He kicks to Hood. They set the pick. He dishes it to Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cook kicks to Moore. Feeds to Cook. Screen by Cousins. There's the dish to Cook. Moore outside. Pass to Cousins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Cook. Now Rubio. Gobert with the screen on Rondo. High post, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert is a high percentage shooter from the interior, especially when he's dropping the hammer.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. No good there. Great D that time from Favors.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Rondo against Rubio. Here's Gobert. Another shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim. At least they saved the layup.
For Utah, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. The Pelicans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. And for NBA teams, the hardest thing to do is to get superstar talent, obviously. The Pelicans have that in Anthony Davis. How, Greg, do you think they build around him?
Well, a big part of it is just him staying healthy. I mean, we all know this is the team that's had horrible luck in that regard. Now they're shaping personnel to fit the new coaching staff. A bit more shooting, more depth. I think that's going to be key.
Cousins, no good.
Surprising. He usually puts the dagger in your heart. That wide open from 3.
And Rubio kicks to Favors. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Pelicans. Hood with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. The pass to Gobert. Outside Favors, just 5 on the clock. Favors with the screen. Here's Ingles, and Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Exum, he's checked in for Utah. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now here's Rondo. Screen by Cousins. Rondo passes to Cousins. Outside Rondo. Screen by Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Holiday. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Utah trailing here. Exum dishes to Gobert, so they take the lead. Gobert's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Davis sets a screen. Rondo kicks to Davis. They need this one. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
From 12 feet out. Favors can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
See, when you're going into the teeth of the defense, you have to go harder. Soft lay-in won't cut it.
Favors with the screen. Here's Ingles. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lets it go from the wing, and he drops that one in. And the Jazz lead by 3. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. The feed to Cousins. Dishes it to Moore. Davis down low. He's covered by Favors. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And it's pretty impressive seeing how Anthony Davis has been able to put on muscle since he came into the league. A skinny 215-pounder when he came in. He says the extra strength has been a big factor in terms of his growth as a player.
Good point. And he knocks down the first one. And one of the things, Greg, that's been impressive to watch about Anthony Davis's development, he continues to put the time in, work in, staying in the weight room. You talked about it before, adding that muscle.
A great point. And you knew he had the frame to carry more weight. Just look at those broad shoulders. A lot of it actually is just eating more. He had to make sure he was eating the right things. But after that, it was about eating in volume.
Our kind of guy.
Yeah.
The Pelicans trail. Rondo with the ball. Now defended by Exum. Outside, Davis. He feeds it to Cousins. Here's Udo. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here is Rondo. Davis sets a screen. Rondo passes to Davis. The kick out to Holiday. Hits it from three-point range. Holiday's got 10 points. It's a close game here in New Orleans. And here's Exum. To the middle. Favors can't get it to go.
That was a huge face-off at the rim. Two great competitors. Defense took it.
And Holiday kicks to Cousins. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
There's the screen. And stolen by Cousins. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Pelicans. He told me it looks likely that it's a strained quad muscle, and you can see for the way that he's limping around that his leg is not well.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Cousins. Outside Rondo. Shot clock at 6. And it's Davis with the jam.
Boy, Rondo's a handful in pick and roll sets. Always finds the right angle.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. They set the screen. Favors dishes to Ingles. Here's Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Favors, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He has 5. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Stolen by Mitchell. Ingles passes to Exum. And Davis sends it back. .7 seconds left in the second quarter. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. Exum with it. Kicks to Mitchell. A 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Holiday. He knocks it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot he'll never forget, as dramatic as they come.
A thrilling way to finish this one.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Pelicans lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. One half completed. Let's break it down. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
I was super impressed with their shot selection. I think that was part of the strategy coming in. They wanted to be patient with the basketball, move it around, and get high percentage looks. Obviously, that's going to be big.
How about you, Shaq? What did you... And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Welcome back to New Orleans, everyone. Glad to have you with us tonight as we take a peek at all the happenings just outside of Bourbon Street. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
They really feed off his energy. All of his teammates pick up their defense when they see him leading the way.
Rajon Rondo is out there with Holiday. Then there's Hill. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Cousins in at the 5. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
Davis with a screen on Rubio. Rondo kicks to Davis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Such a unique offensive player is Anthony Davis. Maybe not as skilled, perhaps, as Durant, but they both have that elasticity to just stretch out and finish over the top.
And Davis a little bigger, a little stronger than, say, a Durant. More of an interior game, but as he develops, we're seeing him stretch his range out beyond the arc. And for both him and Durant, I don't think you set any limits on what they can do offensively. You just got to give those guys the green light.
That's exactly where they want the ball to go. He did a great job getting the ball into that position.
Gobert dishes to Rubio. Gobert with a screen for Rubio. Layup off the pick. And they're able to recover. Passes it to Ingles. Goes back up. Utah gets it back. Here's Hood. And off the front iron. And in it goes. Hood's got his second bucket.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen DeMarcus Cousins become one of the elite big men in the NBA, dominant in the post and even adding the three-pointer to his game. But at times, his temper has overshadowed his talent. Cousins says he's now turned a corner, saying, "My mind has grown. I understand the league better. I understand the politics of it. Now I'm becoming the professional I need to be. It took time." Guys, he understands he now has to lead by example.
He wants to win, David. We know that. Thank you. He kicks to Ingles. Off the screen. That one misses. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter. Jazz trail by 3. Right wing. And Gobert kicks to Rubio. Gobert the screen. Ingles passes to Gobert. Count that bucket. Gobert's got 14.
Love how Gobert scores in all kinds of ways, using his athleticism to his advantage.
Davis with a screen on Rubio. Floats it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pushing it up. And a slam dunk by Favors. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And they got to bring the double team on.
Some changes for New Orleans. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Holiday. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Urebko's checked in for Utah. Johnson comes in for Joe Ingles. Now Rubio. Gobert the screen. Rubio dishes to Gobert. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Cousins. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's blocked. Johnson kicks to Rubio. He dishes it to Urebko. Back to Rubio. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Cousins throws it down. That gives gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
I love to see them push it like that because the reason why, he's a deadly finisher in the transition game.
Here's Gobert. It's stolen by Davis. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Davis has got the ball. The kick out to Hill. Here is Cook. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for the Pelicans. Pondexter comes in for Solomon Hill. Pelicans shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And DeMarcus Cousins, such a polarizing figure for coaches and fans alike. And this is dating back to his college days, even at Kentucky.
Yeah, maturing some, but obviously that fire burns bright within him. His passion is what helps fuel that production, especially when you start comparing him to other true centers.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
Davis drives in, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Well, Steve, if you were able to give one piece of advice to yourself when you first entered the league, what would that advice have been?
I think for me is understanding how much more you have to put in the off season. I think for me, Kevin, I worked out a lot, but it was specifically on basketball. I would have probably trained a little bit more on my body than just playing a basketball a lot.
Was Jordan one of the first to do that, to really work on his body more with weights and hire the personal trainer and so on?
Yeah, I think so. I think for me is I got back into the gym, obviously going back to either college or high school gyms, putting in the time, but specifically maybe swimming more, maybe doing a little bit more yoga, working on your body, more of a meditation, doing other things to help you with the game of basketball.
Became more year-round for you.
Yes.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. No good on the 3. Jazz trailed by 6. Good on the wing. Back to Rubio. Jazz passing it around. Gobert, the pass to Jerebko. Rubio off the mark there with the three-point shot. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Right side, Davis. Count the basket. Davis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Rubio dishes to Hood. Gobert the screen. Back to Rubio. A 3-ball. The call will go against Jerebko. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pelicans leading by 8. Now here is Holiday. 13 points in the game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Now that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
And Utah making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Jazz trail by 8. And here's Rubio. There's the pick. Feeds to Jerebko. The Jazz again can't hit it. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And the Jazz call time here.
And that's how we play the game. Bring it in, let's go.
The one thing you know, they have a big front line. They're an elite rebounding team, especially at the offensive end. When you face them, you got to have a team effort on the glass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Udo comes in for Gobert, and it's Exum in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by Ajinça. Ajinça's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And with more and more teams, Smitty, looking to space the floor, do you think the Jazz can be successful playing big with Favors and Gobert in the middle?
I think on the defensive end, it's fantastic. Both are athletic. Both can move their feet. It's the offensive end is a challenge. Favors has improved his mid-range jumper, but he's not yet a three-point marksman. And Gobert, he's getting better.
Davis kicks to Ajinça. Moore passes to Holiday. Davis dishes to Holiday. Count it. Holiday's got 15 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Exum kicks to Udo. Here's the screen. Back to Johnson. Shot to stop the run. Drops in the tray. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And you know what? That's his sweet spot over in that corner. Probably his favorite shot.
Holiday, the pass to Davis. Tries a 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Udo's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The dish to Mitchell. Inside, here's your Rebko, and Davis sends it back. The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity here, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Here's Mitchell, and Davis sends it back.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Jordan Crawford's checked in for Ejuan Moore. The Pelicans have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Well, Ejuan Moore is one of those guys that I love. Undersized, maybe at the 2 spot or at the 3, but he plays the 1, the 2, the 3, and he has a very, very smooth looking shot.
Exum kicks to Rebko. Back to Exum. Joe Johnston on the wing. Pass to Udo. The feed to Johnson. Exum dishes to Udo. Kicks to Exum. Jacks up a 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Holiday with it. 18 points for him. Davis sets a screen. Loads it up for Davis. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
You know, it's been a combination of their efforts at both ends of the court. They have
I like what I see out there, fella.
basketball game.
Jazz trail by 18. They set the pick. Exum passes to Rebko. Back to Exum. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Clearly a mental lapse at an inopportune time.
Well, I don't care if you're up 50, down 50. There's no excuse for a mistake like that.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for New Orleans. Over in the corner, Ajinça. Now Rondo. It's Crawford on the wing. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break Exum with the...
Yes. And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Why waste all that energy? No one was going to catch him.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And Davis puts it in.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Better body movement, better ball movement, and taking some smart shots. Dante Exum, the 5th overall pick in 2014. Very excited to watch him in his 2nd season, but he missed the entire season with an ACL. Nice to see him back in action.
And Exum with great size at point guard, Steve. He's at 6'6", like you.
6'6", with a tremendous first step. Not like me. I love the way he attacks the basket.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Cousins is checked in. The shot. A second chance effort. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Cousins has got 12.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Whiteside Favors. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Cousins has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Rondo. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
You know, you think about DeMarcus Cousins. Every time you feel like he's kind of nearing his ceiling, he just explodes through it. I mean, some of the stat lines he put up, they're legendary. And if he weren't already difficult enough to defend last year, he added the ability to stroke that three-pointer. I mean, you're talking about a 7-footer with the complete repertoire on the offensive end.
Here's Favors.
Love the gritty work inside from Favors. When he's down there, it makes the defense very nervous.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. No good on the free throw. He's off on the second, but they recover it. Mitchell kicks to Exum. And there's the pass to Favors. Goes back up. Rebounded by Ajinça.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a whole different ball game down low when this fella's lurking around.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Pelicans ahead, running away with this one. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
One of the biggest things is not to react to anything. Okay, get to the next play.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Pelicans leading by 21. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Hood. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. Rudy Gobert is out there with Johnson. And it's Ingles in at the power forward. And that one's good. Cousins.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Exactly what he's trying to do. Take an opponent that's struggling to keep pace and just put them further in the rearview mirror.
Hood kicks to Johnson. Dishes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Johnson. Jumper off the screen, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Here's Ingles. He's guarded by Hill. Gobert can't hit. Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. They get it again. Cousins dishes to Crawford. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 5th assist in this one. Utah shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Rubio outside. He feeds it to Hood. Six to shoot. Back to Rubio. Pass to Johnson. Shoots from 12. Offensive rebound. Ingles. And he uses the glass on the layup.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Cook kicks to Crawford. Passes to Cousins. It's stolen by Gobert. Rubio outside. Gobert with a screen for Johnson. And the rejection by Cousins. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. New Orleans making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Your Rebco's checked in for Utah. Here's Rubio. Almost, but it rolls out.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
He needs to regroup, catch his breath, and take some high-quality shots.
Poked loose and stolen by Hood.
Rodney Hood has good size at 6'8", really uses his frame well to get his shots off.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, you have Rodney Hood, player coming out of Duke that can shoot the basketball lights out. I've always been impressed with him, and now he's been able to run the offense as a secondary ball handler.
Over in the corner, Cousins. Here's Davis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Hood out of Duke is a lefty. Pretty crafty with the ball in his hands, and he can score in isolation.
The lefty does a nice job. He comes off pick and rolls deceptively quick. He can get to the rim, or he can pull up, and usually it's a bucket.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Solomon Hill. Here's Rubio. The Jazz again can't hit it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Utah. Burks, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. And Raul Neto subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Utah,
Bring it in. Take a seat.
They continue to give up there in the paint.
Opposition is just having their way with them down low, and he wants to put a stop to that.
Omer Ashe, he's checked in for the Pelicans. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Ingles inside. Jerebko, the pass to Ingles. Here's Neto. He kicks it to Gobert. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
And for his career, Gobert has averaged better than 50% from the field. An efficient scorer in the post.
Screen by Ashe. Pass to Diallo. Launches a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Neto kicks to Gobert. Now here's Burks. He dishes it to Ingles. Feeds to Gobert. Clock at 6. Back to Ingles. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. And so here is New Orleans. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Rondo dishes to Moore. The pass to Diallo. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pulls it up. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Neto. Gobert, the screen. Jerebko, the pass to Burks. Neto kicks to Jerebko. Here's Burks. Gobert, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. A different look for Utah. Rodney Hood comes in for Burks. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Raul Neto. Pelicans leading by 23. Pass to Diallo. Over to the wing. From the arc. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's the screen. Gobert, the screen. Rubio misses.
Look, I know he wants to put the team on his back, carry them across the finish line, but it's all about getting a high percentage shot.
Pass to Diallo. Outside Rondo. Pass to Diallo. And again, no good by New Orleans. Utah's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hood dishes to Rubio. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Ashik. And here's Rondo. To the inside. To the right side. 6 to shoot. To end the drought. And then Ashik with the dunk.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
He just never gives up on any play, any shot. He's always battling in the paint. He's one of the best at that position.
Rubio misses.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
The Jazz shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. To the paint, stolen. Outside Rondo, puts it up from 17. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The drive by Rubio. Here's Ingles. Now the dish to Jerebko. It's blocked. And pushing it up, here's New Orleans. Moore outside. And there's the pass to Chapin. Upside Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Diallo. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rubio with it. Down low from 11 feet away. Gobert can't hit.
And at a time they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
Chapin kicks to Ashik. More up top. By Hood, and that's an air ball. Not even close.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Like seeing Hood penetrate to the hoop. His speed and strength allows him to get there quickly.
Now Rondo. Ashik with a screen on Rubio. Passes it to Chapin. Moore right side. Outside Rondo. There's a good screen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Lets a floater go. And Rubio with the lay-in.
Beautiful looking teardrop. That's a shot that almost impossible to block.
Rondo against Rubio. Kicks to Moore. Puts up a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Rubio the pass to Gobert. Jerebko kicks to Gobert. Here's Ingles. Kicks it out to Rubio. Takes the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. New Orleans making some changes here. Solomon Hill comes in for E'Twaun Moore, and Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Screen by Ashik. Fires at the elbow. That one no good. And Utah the other way now. Exum with it. He's picked up by Hill. Here's Mitchell. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Wow. With the defense bearing down on him, he calmly flips in the reverse.
They set the screen. Here's Dupont. And he overshot that one, missing. Utah's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Udo kicks to Mitchell. Here's Hill, and Hill throws it down.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Anthony Davis.
Defense like the kind he played tonight is what wins you basketball games. He was an intimidator down low, protecting the rim with everything he had. Beautiful pass that helped set up his teammate perfectly.
Hill passes to Diallo. Tapon kicks to Hill. Here is Cook. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Diallo. And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
Now the feed to Udo. Dishes it to Mitchell. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here is Cook. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. Congrats on the win. We know how intense you are on the floor, but it looked like tonight maybe you're having a little fun out there.
That's the thing. I'm just trying to come out here and have fun. I got a lot going for myself, and I'm too blessed to be out here frowning all the time. So I'm going to try to keep a smile on my face.
Well, it's a good look for you, man. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis. I don't know what his coach told him at halftime, but he came into that third quarter looking like he had something to prove. Kenny, what did you think?
One of the great superstars in the NBA, Anthony Davis, operating at the top level of his game tonight. He had the presence in the paint at both ends. Now that's...
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the